Welcome back, guys, to yet another World of Warcraft video on this channel. Today we have some very good news. A while ago I made a video, as you can see here, about the fact that we had gotten some huge leveling buffs, basically around 57% less experience required from level 10 to 60. And we were so over the moon to see this, because that would definitely make the leveling experience so much nicer and so much faster eventually when Dragonflight would come out. But what happened a couple weeks ago was they actually went back from that change. They actually even made it a little harder to level than what it actually was. And we lost all hope, basically, because we were like, oh my god, it's one of these things where Blizzard, you know, they say they're gonna do this and then they end up not doing it. But before we get into it, make sure that you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel with all the notifications on, and also, before we get even further into it, I also want to thank all of the patrons over on Patreon. There are so many of you guys now. It is such great support, and I've added some more benefits to the second tier, access to my TSM groups, but also access to all of my sniping list, as you can see over here, actually over above me, for Auctionator Point Blank Sniper. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you go check it out. But let's get on with the video here. So what we saw here a couple hours ago was experience changes in Dragonflight beta build 45.480. Massive experience nerfs are back. And nerfs, buffs, however you want to call it, obviously depends on how you look at it. So basically, oh, hello. I'll get a little golden pearl here. Thank you. Let's get back to it. So basically what it was is, this is what the new information is. There's a little graph that shows, oh, this is how much experience is required in this new build. And they actually do a comparison here. You can see different experience changes during Dragonflight testing. So early alpha, we saw that change, which is what this video was. And we were like, oh my, this is great news, man. I'm so excited about this. And then came the other build. What was that? Then came the other build, the build 44999, and you can see that's the red line. So basically what they did is that, as you can see, it's very close to just, except, you know, from 10 to 20, it's pretty much exactly around the same. So they barely made any changes. They actually even, it seemed like they had made it a little harder, and we were like, oh, this is just not going to be great. But as you can see, with this newest build 45480, it is the yellow line, which is pretty much exactly the same as early alpha. So the fact that they have actually gone back to what we saw early on in the alpha pretty much confirms for me that this is something that they are intending to do, now that they've actually put that into beta as well. So these are obviously great news. This is going to make leveling so much faster. Obviously, we're going to have 60 to 70, which is going to increase the amount of time it takes to get to max level. But obviously going from 10 to 60, or obviously 1 to 60, depending on where you start, you know, it's going to be a lot faster, which is always, it's definitely something that I will gladly take alongside so many other great things coming in Dragonflight. But if you guys have any changes, if you want to know anything more about this particular experience change, I'm going to link this post to Wowhead. I'm going to be linking it down in the description below, probably also in the comments, so you guys can get to it. But yeah, this is all great information, and I'm so happy that this was basically reconsidered, taken back onto the beta. So yeah, but that's going to be everything that I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you are as excited as I am about this. And if you are, make sure down in the comments below that you type in, you're going to type in, what are we going to say? Cake. We're going to say cake, because cake is great, and so is this change. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See ya!